questions about Boomerang. Notice I am talking just about Boomerang because the other topics will be addressed in the breakout rooms, okay? If you have no questions about the Boomerang, then we won't need 15 minutes. We'll go ahead and answer questions until the questions are 15 minutes or the questions are done, whichever happens first. 15 minutes or questions are done. And then we'll announce the breakout rooms, and then please go to the breakout rooms. Rush quickly, go to breakout rooms and raise your virtual hand in there, okay? All righty. If you do not know how to get to a breakout room, you'll stay right here when the breakout rooms are announced and opened. Stay right here. I will be able to go ahead and help you to get to a breakout room. If you don't know which breakout room to go to, stay right here and I'll help you to navigate that and determine which breakout room you should start in, okay? To go ahead and get your questions answered. Any other issues that I need to go ahead and break? Now, make sure when you get to the breakout rooms, safety minded, make sure if you want to discuss about the WAAS back office, you have your WAAS back office already opened up. In other words, you throw in your username, your password, and so when you hit the share button, boom, there's your WAAS back office, and that's all you want to be able to go ahead and share. So the tech is ready to discuss your WAAS back office. Today, you get to share your computer screen to address the issues that you are having, and especially with MetaMask. Make sure that that's open already. Now, I know sometimes it's a bit difficult with the phone, but we'll go ahead and work through that when you get into the rooms. All righty. We're ready to go ahead and take questions concerning Boomerang and Boomerang only. Any questions? Please raise your virtual hand and turn on your video. The clock has just started, so we will finish by 1:30 my time. I'm looking at it in 15 minutes. We'll finish at the half hour. Any questions? Or if there are no questions, we'll whichever is sooner.
People decide, Grace. Just a little bit of housekeeping that you missed.
Okay.
If you're bringing a question for a downline or an upline, bring them as well.
They'll have to be here. None of this, my downline this and my downline that. Your downline has to be here when you may be able to formulate the question, but they have to be here to receive the answer. The same thing with your upline. If upline is asking the question, or you're asking a question for your upline, they need to be here. Okay, very good point, and we will be enforcing that. The downline has to be here. The upline, the person you're asking the question for, needs to come. So give him a call if you have any of list of those questions. Abello, you have a question. Please go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Oh, yes.
It's about Boomerang.
Thank you so much for giving me the chance. Yes, I think I'm now finally listed, but I wanted to make a trade. Anytime I want going to make a trade, it's like it fails. It says arbitrate fail.
Okay, Carl. Abello is your
contact, yeah. Not a team member, but I'm nurturing you. Everyone, Chavez has decided that the market forces that are affecting Boomerang in the wider crypto world are getting too intrusive. So he's basically going to put Boomerang back in the cupboard and then work on it separately. So You don't need to worry now about whitelisting, arbitrage, failed trades. Boomerang is not going to be dismantled. It's going to come back on the BTC20 chain. It's going to be proven. It's going to be made secure, and then it'll be relaunched probably, hopefully, he says, in 3 months' time, but it might be a little longer. And we're going to focus on the other products that are a lot easier to develop and put out to the market. So don't worry about trading now, Abalo. Anybody that's basically, he's going to refund. Everything is going to be refunded unless you've already earned some of your 3x potential. That will be taken off your refund because you've already got it back, and it'll be deposited as BTC20 USDT back to you. That will start, I believe, on Monday, drip feeding at 1% a day. You can then swap that for TRC20 USDT if you find somebody that wants to do that swap. There'll be a new function on the WAAS back office, which we haven't seen as yet. Well, I haven't anyway. The move forward will be that all DeFi products, 3x products, will be a 60-40, 60% TRC20 USDT and 40% BTC20 USDT to purchase, which is going to create a market for BTC20 USDT. So anybody starting fresh from now on is going to need 40% of their initial purchase or any purchase as part of the liquidity of BTC20. So its supply and demand is going to come into play here. Yeah, so yeah, Abolo, your problems are pretty much solved for now.
So like it's like you've explained a lot of stuff, and like, so now I can't, I'm not I can't be able to trade right now, right? Are you saying that I should wait for 3 months?
Yeah, just get your refund, and then the new product will be what you'll go into. The new product is index trading called Dodo. It hasn't been presented to us. Chavez is going to start an extensive training program imminently, and you'll just switch to that.
So did you say I can get my refund?
You'll get a refund, yes,
How?
through WAAS. It'll be refunded as BTC20 USDT in the WAAS back office. There'll be a new wallet sitting there very, very soon.
Okay. So Boomerang, are you facing out Boomerang now for now? Is it like, are you guys trying to face it out or what?
No, it's just going to be put in a cupboard for a little while. Chavez is going to work on it separately and bring it back when he's got it fixed and got it working the way it's supposed to be working.
Okay. Any other questions?
Okay, I'll have some questions later on. Yeah.
Okay, Grace, if no one else has got questions and they're putting hands up since Carl is on a roll, perhaps I can read out these questions that have been sent for me.
Okay, go ahead. And the
And
questions
answer them as well.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm happy I can answer them, and then obviously you can add on if required. So the first question that I've got is, what does the affiliate reward include? Is it solely from kickback and check match for selling and upgrading Boomerang, or does it include rewards from other DeFi products? Yes, of course, it includes the rewards from all sales. your check match bonus, your 5% kickbacks, your direct referral fees, they come from all sales, not just from Boomerang. So when you sell a miner, you earn a 10% check match, you earn a 5% kickbacks, and you earn the direct referrals. When you buy 9Pay, it's the same. When you buy Boomerang, it's the same. So yes, it includes everything. Can Chavez clearly see which amount of the affiliate rewards came from each specific product? It's not really calculated in that way. It's calculated in sales. So when you make a sale, if that product is $500, that's what the check match is based on. So it's not calculated as as in you sold a Boomerang package. It's a sold you did $500 worth of sales.
On that, Joe,
yeah.
At the moment, Chavez was, when he presented this to us a couple of days ago, before he announced it yesterday in the training session, he did say we were going to have a follow-up meeting, which didn't happen, where he would go through the calculation of 1x. We're still waiting for that fine detail, but in specific answer to that question, yes, he does have access, because you have access as well. If you go into your particular subscription section, say Boomerang, you can see exactly which packages you bought, and so can he. And he can do a simple SQL, structured query language, and he can query the database and just pull out exactly what sales pertain to Boomerang, if that's the way he's going to calculate it. If he's going to calculate it on total sales, he can just go and get total sales. So all that information is available.
Thanks, Carl. That actually answers question 5, which was, will Chavez extract the data from the WAAS platform, the Boomerang DApp, or combine both? It won't come from the Boomerang DApp, because that's the trading platform. That's what held the profit ceiling. All that's happening is that it's being deducted. It's being decided based on the Boomerang sales. So it'll be done in WAAS. And the rest of what Carl said should answer the rest of that question. So question 3 was regarding the trading profits. Will these amounts also be deducted? No, all your trading profits are yours. They're in your MetaMask. There's no real way for Chavez to collect that data. I suppose if he really wanted to, he could waste the time and energy doing that. But no, that's your profit. It remains in your MetaMask. When there is a discrepancy in the license numbers, if there's a difference in the number of license shown in Boomerang DApp versus the WAAS platform, I think Carl kind of answered that one as well. It's all being taken from the WAAS platform, not from the DApp. It's not based on your profit ceiling. It's based on how many packages, how many licenses were sold within your tree, how many licenses were sold or purchased by yourself, minus whatever you've generated in 10% check match and 5% kickbacks. So hopefully that covers all of those questions for anybody. So if that's not clear, now's the time to put your hand up and ask your question.
Okay. Thank you, Joe. Zarus. Could you please, Zarus? Where are you? Where's your human face? Zarus?
Yes, I guess my camera has a little bit of issue. Can you guys
Well,
hear
we're
me?
seeing something, but if you could make an adjustment so we can see it. While you're doing that, working on that, let me have Henry. Henry, go ahead and unmute. Henry, go ahead and ask your question.
Yes. Hello, do you hear me?
Yes, I do. Go ahead.
Just a single small question. Why can't I see my original Boomerang license anymore in WAAS?
Maybe you're looking in the wrong place.
Nah, when I look into Boomerang, when I look into assets, but basically Boomerang, I only see a Boomerang version 2 screen coming up and say that's okay. Then where shall
So
I
are you
look?
asking? Are you asking in your back office your purchase receipt?
Yeah,
The
correct.
transaction history for Boomerang.
Yeah, it's not under assets. If you go to, I'm not sure you'll be able to do it now because I think Boomerang has been switched off in the dashboard. But if you click on, you click on Boomerang, and then if you scroll to the bottom of the page, it will show you all your Boomerang transactions and purchases.
Yeah. Hey, Dennis, will you be able to check that out? Because I'm sure that's something you need to go ahead and go over. But could you check it out?
It's switched off. It's switched off. You can't see it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
right
just
now,
had a look.
yeah, you can only see Boomerang Legends 2.0 coming soon.
Okay, so then I'll just have to wait and to see it later
Yeah.
again. Okay, thanks a lot. That's all.
Thanks. Thank you, Henry. Ignacio, go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Yeah, my question is the same question as always. When Chav is gonna take care about the compromise wallet? You hear me?
Essentially doesn't have to now. So your refund will be on BTC 20. So that is pretty much safe unless any scammer has managed to discover our chain for whatever reason he would be looking for our chain. Your refund is on that chain, so you're not going. It's safe.
It's a good point, though. Good question. Yeah. So compromised wallets are not a problem, are not an issue now. It doesn't matter.
Don't keep using your compromised wallets for anything, but as far as Boomerang is concerned, it's not an issue any longer.
So
if the wallet
Ignacio,
was compromised, sorry, I would suggest not using that wallet for anything else. And if you're going to use Boomerang 2.0, move to another wallet, another seed phrase, not the same wallet.
and Ignacio, if you have any more questions regarding the your wallet and security issues, room 3 when we open up the breakout room, okay? Joe will go ahead and help you with that.
Okay,
Rowena. Hey, thanks a lot, Ignacio. Good question. Rowena?
Hello, thank you guys for doing this. So we have the chance to ask our questions. Yeah, I don't know if I just missed this question, but I wanted to ask anyways for my own clarification. So I don't know if only me can see on my back office. I couldn't see anymore the history of withdrawals. I have heard from Chavez that it is the base of the issuance of Vault of Horizon 1x minus the withdrawal. So yeah, I don't know how much withdrawals did I made if I couldn't see the history anymore.
Okay,
So
we're going to go ahead and address that specifically. We have a a breakout room that talks about specifically the WAAS back office and looking at that. Right now, what we want to do is answer questions about the Boomerang and its status. You have a question about Boomerang?
no, thank you.
Okay, so room 5, you'll be going to room 5 to go ahead and answer the specific questions about where do I find my history. Any other questions about Boomerang? You guys, Bevan, I need your video on. It seems like you're still trying to connect. Abdel, any more questions? You guys were right on time. My goodness. But we may run over time. Abdel, no? Okay.
Hi
Abdel?
guys, how are you?
Good, good,
Yeah,
good.
yeah. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, it's a very quick comment. I'd like to thank Shavaz a lot for reimbursing everybody else for Boomerang. That I've never seen this in any network marketing before. On the old history, if anything happened, that's it. Too bad. But for Shavaz, he stood for his word, and I really, really appreciate that for giving everybody back their money. That's amazing. And I thank you guys for everything.
You're
Welcome home, Abdel.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Zarus, I think you're going to have to take your question into a breakout room. Abdel, thank you much. Okay, we're ready for the breakout rooms. Okay, good timing. Excellent. This is a well-oiled community. And so, Nonike, breakout rooms.
Okay, breakout rooms. Room 1, Harvest Party. Room 2, 9Pay and Capital 3.0 support. Room 3, MetaMask and security support. Room 4, BCT20 DApp mining support. Room 5, WAAS back office and getting started. Room 7, General Nutrend DAO. 8 and 9 are reserved. 10 is German language WAS support. 12 is Spanish language WAS support.
Okay. And is that posted in the group chat, in the chat right here?
Not yet. I can post it.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead, and we've got 60 minutes on the clock, folks. 60 minutes. Please do not waste a single minute of it here with me unless you have a question about how to get to a breakout room or which breakout room you should go to. That's the only reason that you should be in this room with me once the breakout rooms open, okay? Okay. Nonike, you ready to open up the breakout rooms?
Yes. We'll
Okay.
do right. Rooms are open.
And just because everybody enjoyed my joke last week, the doctor will see you now.
The doctor's exam is open.
Hello, Carl.
Good morning, everybody.
Good afternoon, Carl.
G'day. Hey, Margaret. The numbers in the main room are continuing to drop, which is good. People are jumping into a room quickly. Half the people have gone to a room. I see we have Sandra Bullock in the room with us. And she smiles, so she knows she looks like Sandra Bullock. She's been told that before, obviously. You could get a job as a stunt double. Speed 3.
Acting is not my forte.
Doesn't need to be. to have look so much like a celebrity is just good enough. You can trade on that.
True.
All right. I think that we're down under 50 people in the main room, so there'll be more people trickling in. So we'll get started. Any questions on 9Pay or particularly Capital 3.0, seeing as how it's going to become very quickly our flagship product until Dodo is launched. Hand went up and then back down. Then down.
Do I need to raise my hands?
Yep, always. Everyone has to raise their hands in order, camera on, all the usual rules. So we'll start with Sandra. Go ahead.
Okay.
What's your question?
Hi, Carl. Thanks for your time. I've been busy and I haven't listened to all the calls. So I tried to purchase a Capital 3.0 package using some of the balance that I've got on my DeFi income wallet. Am I allowed?
In superficial terms, absolutely you are. In specific terms, remember, you need to have a separate Capital 3.0 deposit wallet. So if you go to the assets section, you'll create an address on TRC20 to deposit USDT to, right? So you need to then take it from your withdrawal, available to withdraw, which is what we used to call it, your DeFi withdrawal wallet. You have to take it out to blockchain and back in to the 3.0 wallet.
Okay. All right. Got it.
It will be subject to the same timing restrictions of withdrawals. So once the withdrawal wallet is topped up, it'll come out. So the withdrawals from, by the way, people from the 3.0 income wallet are incredible. The seconds. I've done, like I've moved some money from a wallet down to a sub account in order to purchase in depth. I've gone to do another withdrawal, put it into a different wallet from a different top account, like a middle account. Then I go back to the first account, and the money's already there waiting for me. So withdrawals out of the Capital 3.0 of income wallet happen in seconds compared to the DeFi wallet, which is a good sign. And then once the withdrawal issues for the DeFi wallet catch up to the backlog, then that will be running as fast as well, I hope. Anything? Is that it? All right,
you.
Derek. You're up, Derek.
Hi, Carl. Can you hear me, Carl?
Yes.
All right, cool. This is regarding 9Pay, the 9Pay cards.
Yep.
So for when you purchase a card, the virtual card is made available right now, but you need to go do KYC, correct? Is the app ready?
Yes. I have not looked today. It wasn't there yesterday. But Chavez is saying that as soon as he gets the green light from Visa, because they're auditing the app, there are a lot more restrictions and checks and balances on financial products listed on Google Play and Apple Store. So they're doing an audit to make sure that they're happy with the app. And as soon as he gets that tick from Visa, I believe he will launch the apps onto the stores and you'll be able to download and get started.
So right now you can't do anything. You bought a subscription, but you can't do anything right now, basically.
Correct.
Correct? Okay. And as it relates to the physical card, how will that be sent to us? How does that work, the physical card?
I believe it'll be sent by a courier. I don't think Chavez went ahead with multiple distribution centres. So I believe the distribution centre, I believe, is in Hong Kong, and they'll be just delivered to you to whatever address you put in your KYC.
Okay. So until the app is available, you cannot get access to any card then, right? Just basically, you just pay for the subscription and wait for the app, right?
Yeah, well, that was what pre-sale is all about. Every pre-sale it's pre. It's before the product is like you could buy a house off the plans. That's a pre-sale. Until the house is built, you can't actually go and live in it.
Okay.
But
so
for the privilege of pre-sale, you got a 10% kickback.
Right. So one last question, then I'm done. So Chavez does not know when the app will be ready because that's up to Visa to give him the approval. So it could be next week, next month, or whatever. We don't know.
Yeah, conceivably it could be next month, but I dare say he'll be talking to Visa a lot strenuously if it is going to take that long. He's hoping like days, even hours away.
All right. I hope this happens again. It happens in time. Yeah, these pre-sale things are always an issue. So having a product ready is always the best thing. But if it's not ready, then I guess it's our choice to say, okay, we're going to wait for pre-sale until it happens when we don't know when. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Amy.
Hi, Carl. How are you?
Okay. Good.
Good. Question on the 9Pay. Let's say I bought 2 of the 1,000 card, and I would like to give the other one to my daughter to use. How does it work when it comes to the KYC? Do I have to use 2, create another new email address for those 2, and then what do I need to do in order to transfer the other 9Pay card to my daughter in her name?
Did you purchase the cards in the same account?
Yes.
Okay, then they're already linked to the same address. So they will be just like you get from a bank if you have a second card on your account. So the KYC will be done by you. It'll all be linked to you.
Okay, and will the second card, will it be named under my name or I can put it in my daughter's name?
I can't answer that for certain because we haven't seen the app yet. But I suspect that I can't really answer. I don't want to even speculate on that one.
No problem. No.
What you should have, I can say conclusively is what you should have done is you should have bought the second card in a direct account underneath you.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. It was kind of late when I realized it.
Yes. Because remember, everybody, your tier ranking is based on the direct cards that are purchased under you. No depth after that. Just the first direct account will dictate. So if you've got 10 directs that have purchased a card, your tier 3, you will get 3% of your sales back as kickback. All right. And having bought the 1,000 card, you will get 0.3 of every sale for that second card if it was in depth underneath you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I already purchased it at that time because I think I purchased that on the last day, which was the first, I believe. And so I was just in a rush to get it, and I didn't even think about putting it under the below my first account. So I do have those in one account.
Remember, everybody, whenever you're about to do something in We Are All Satoshi, because it's an affiliate program, because it is a binary program, the first thing you should think about is your structure. Okay? Your structure, not any structure that anybody else suggests, right? Because in my opinion, people are saying that they're setting up these 15 account structures. And for individual purposes, that may not be the best choice. You need to think about your structure, and then you purchase in that structure to maximize whatever benefits structure will give you.
Got it. Yeah, okay. I think I learned from mistake. I got that note for now. And then on my second question is not related to Capital 3.0 and 9Pay. Somehow my Telegram, when I woke up this morning, I can't access any of I belong under the Node 5 under you, Carl. Will you be able, how do I get the link to be able to join again? And so as the We Are All Satoshi. So I just had a friend just forward me this schedule, so I was able to attend today. But how do I get back on it? And then I'm under Node 5 under you.
Question. Have you got my direct Telegram?
Before now, I have no way. I started a new Telegram since I have no way to access everything. Just
well, that explains why you've got no access, because
yeah.
All right.
So, but how do I get? Will you be able to?
Hang on. Just doing it right now.
Okay. Sorry, guys, for taking.
I'm direct messaging you that one. Just click on that in your new Telegram account, and or copy it and do it later. It's up to you.
Okay. Did you just send me a?
I just direct messaged you in the Zoom chat, because if you've got a new Telegram account, I can't direct message it to on Telegram because I don't know it yet.
Okay. All right, guys. How do I respond to you? Okay. Hello. Okay, there you go.
Let me just get back out to Telegram and make sure that came through. Gemstone. Right. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
All done. Okay. Reginald.
Hello. Yes, I'm trying to see if have you guys created any instructional videos on how to purchase your 9Pay, and also can you use your refund money to purchase 9Pay?
Okay. I haven't created a video. I believe Joe probably has by now, because it's been a while, but purchasing a 9Pay is pretty straightforward. You just go in and click on it and purchase. However, moving forward is what I said about 60/40. Every purchase from now on, once it's implemented, that is, will be a 60/40 TRC20, BTC20, USDT pairing. So you need both. So technically, the answer to your question, second part of your question, is yes, you can use your refund, but only for 40% of the equity of that product. If you're buying a $500 miner, right, and you bought a $500 boomerang, you're going to get $500 of BTC20 refunded. You'll need to source 60% of that miner as TRC20 USDT. Now, there's two ways of doing that, and that is bring in fresh funds of your own or sell 60% of your refund to somebody else that also wants to buy a miner or buy a 9pay card or buy index trading, buy some Dodo or buy the next product or the product after that. So yes, you can use your refund, but only for 40% of that purchase.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Edith. You're still muted.
Okay, thank you, Carl, for your patience. I was trying to find my mouse, believe it or not.
It just ran across the floor. I saw it earlier.
I know.
Just so everybody knows, I live on a farm, so we have mice.
I'm really just starting out. I have a great upline. She's had so much patience with me. I don't know what node I'm on. I'm not probably getting the telegrams because she forwards me the information. I would like to be on Telegram, not that I enjoy Telegram, but it's informational. So that would be the first thing to get on Telegram, I suppose. But then this 9pay card, and I know she would tell me, but I'm trying to, I'm trying to be a mature person now and kind of walk on my own as much as possible so I can share it with other people.
Okay. B of all of that, if you go to the WAAS landing page, in other words, was.network/nothing, you will see links to all the socials at the top. So just click on Telegram and join the We Are All Satoshi Telegram group. Job done.
And also, I'm having internet problems on top of it. So it's like, ugh.
Well, we can't solve that.
I wish you could. So
Yeah,
is it
so that,
/nothing, actually NOTHI?
No, nothing. Click blank.
Oh,
nothing.
You just a slash after that. Okay.
Yeah, so just was.network.
Okay.
Don't have the /login.
Okay.
All right.
All right. That will
but
help.
there is also a Discord server. There is an Instagram account. There is a 9pay Discord server. There is a probably an Instagram for 9pay. So all of that social is quite easily available if you know where to look or get supplied. I don't use Instagram much. I'm often in the Discord server for 9pay and BTC20. Once you get into the We Are All Satoshi Telegram group, you will see the schedule for all of the corporate Zooms. There's Indian prime time, UK prime time, US prime time. There was going to be an Asia Pacific or Aussie, New Zealand, ANZAC prime time. That hasn't eventuated as yet.
That's okay. I usually come in at Eastern time at 2:00. That's when I'll probably come in on Wednesday and maybe Saturday, so I can ask some questions. Because I don't know, I'm not brilliant, but I'm not. And I find this somewhat difficult. Sometimes I even find it difficult to understand Shabazz. So I'm going to have to come and ask questions.
I'll be blunt on this. It sounds like it's not your problem, it's the training from your upline. I know you acknowledged her support, but it doesn't seem like she's got a good style of training you, which is her responsibility. So maybe you should be bringing her with you as well.
Yeah, well, it's important that I get, a good grasp on this so I can share it with other people.
Absolutely. I've got a Korean lady that's in my team that I'm spending a lot of time with, partly because I like her, but partly because she's going to fly back to Korea at the end of the month, and she's planning on recruiting over 200 people.
Oh, wow.
So I
I'd
definitely
spend a
want
lot
her
of
to
time with her
understand
too.
this.
I would spend a lot of time with her too.
Yeah. The first one she's going to introduce is her sister. And if she does that and teaches her sister properly, if I've taught her properly, she teaches her sister properly, her sister might recruit 1,000 people.
Wow, that's amazing.
Mm.
So I'm not, you said there might be a video on 9pay.
Subscription. Okay, there's two sorts of videos, everybody. There is how-to videos and what about videos. The what about, okay, the what about is presentations. All right. That's what I said. Once you get into that Telegram group, you'll see our schedule. Monday, Tuesday is presentation. Wednesday is Chavez update for UK primetime and business development for US primetime. Then Thursday is presentation again. Friday is Chavez training. And then US primetime is usually a repeat of that or replay. And then a presentation. Saturday morning, UK primetime is this support. There is no US primetime to follow after this. Then Sunday morning is masterclass with Trajit, and he just covers everything as best he can in an allotted time. All right. So that's the weekly schedule of corporate Zooms.
Great.
And that's kept.
I'm gonna go over to this WAAS Master now and click on it, and hopefully, okay, it came up. Okay, and I see the Telegram. Okay,
So
well, you've answered.
Your best resources are masterclass on a Sunday, which covers everything, but there's not a lot of Q&A. Then business development, which is a breakout room structure where different rooms have different training, and then Q&A, lots of Q&A available, and then Q&A predominantly here for Saturday support.
Thank you so much. That was very helpful.
My pleasure. No, my hands. Knocked off, got all the hands answered in half the time. Anybody else? No. Any topic? Floor's open to any topic. Catherine, if you turn your camera on, you can ask a question. Otherwise, while you're doing that, Mary, you're up next.
Hey, Mr. Carl, how are you?
I'm tired.
Good.
We went daylight saving, which means I should have got an extra hour's sleep, but I forgot to reset the alarm for this. So I didn't get that extra hour's sleep. In fact, I woke up an hour early. So after this, I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, I have a question concerning my WAAS dashboard. Like 3 days ago on my dashboard, you can see where it's saying, showing the money about WAAS token, which was about 12,000 WAAS token. Like yesterday also, I opened it, that screen disappeared. It's no longer there. I know I subscribed for something that my return supposed to be 1,500. That's the one they are giving us this month.
Yeah.
But the WAAS token that was showing before disappeared.
Yep. That is probably just the first step of moving to where the display of the proof of reserve. Okay, so it's all tied in with the proof of reserve, and I believe imminent, very imminent, that will start, that will be replaced. Oh, hang on, it's there. Okay, so the WAAS token has been removed, and your Vault Horizons balance as Rapid BTC is now there. So just keep an eye on that. Once Chavez loads the data in for how much of proof of reserve you're eligible for, that'll appear there. And then once all of that is vetted by everybody and checked, the withdrawal capability will be activated. And any balance that's in the proof of reserve after everyone's got their satisfaction of their 1x back, because that's what it's for, it's to get your 1x back. It's not to get your 3x. Your 3x was through affiliate program. The proof of reserve was a guarantee of getting back 1x, so you don't lose money. So if you've made money, you haven't lost money. You've made money. Anything that's left in the proof of reserve will then be apportioned to those WAAS tokens. That's when you really need to worry about the WAAS tokens. You don't need them at the moment. Right? So proof of reserve is not going to, the proof of reserve is not going to be paid initially as WAAS tokens, which was the original plan. All right? Because everything's changed. So the proof of reserve is coming back as wrapped Bitcoin. Wrapping is a mechanism to ensure the stability of that token, because it's on the coins are on the Ethereum network at the moment. So he will be swapping them on the Ethereum to wrapped Bitcoin, and then he will bridge them into BTC20. So I'll just double check this. I'll go to the Explorer. I've been waiting for this to pop out. So say if he's put the definition, the contract for wrap Bitcoin up yet. No, he hasn't defined wrap Bitcoin on our chain yet. So that will be something that'll happen soon. When you go to tokens on the menu in scan.bitcoin.technology, click on tokens, you click on all and see all of the tokens defined. When wrap Bitcoin is listed there, then you'll know that he's about to import the Bitcoin from Ethereum to us, and then he'll break it up according to the details in that disbursement. And he's hoping to do that sometime this weekend.
Okay. I have 2 or 3 more questions, sir. Is it okay to go ahead? The second question is, I have 320 that I did not get by the time they closed it, when we were trying to get the money out.
The dividend.
The dividend. Chavez said that it's going to open 2 days for us.
Yes.
Those of us who didn't get our money.
I haven't got an update on that. I don't know when that. I know it was supposed to happen at least last week, if not even earlier. So just it will happen. I'm pretty confident it'll happen. I've got people in my team that didn't get around to doing it. People that have gone MIA, not following closely. Some of them haven't been following closely since before NFTs were launched. So I've been ringing them and saying, the proof of reserve is opening. So get back into contact, keep aware of what's going on. So they haven't got their proof of reserve, their dividends out either. So it'll be followed up. Don't worry.
Okay, lastly, what is the advantage of getting those 1%, 2% node? You remember they brought the node back, and my upline, Miss Caro is my upline, told me either you or the other guy is doing nodes that you can do 1% node, 2%. 1% is 270 with processing fee, maybe 285, or you can do 2% or you can do 3%. If I've already have some BTCC in my MetaMask, can I use it to purchase the node to join the group of people
Okay.
that are in some nodes?
The answer to nodes is multi-answer. Okay, firstly, I have got a syndicated nodes. I was going to do another one, but the sale of nodes has now stopped. Right, they're sold out at the moment. So nobody's doing nodes. However, each person that's putting together syndicates has their own rules and conditions. Okay. And the conditions that you just said, I don't approve of. So,
you don't approve people doing 1%, 2%, 3%?
Without,
like 100 people come together to form the 27,000. And when the dividend
hang on,
everybody
let me
shares.
finish. Okay. The conditions for my nodes was minimum $500, multiples of 100 from then on. So you could put any amount in. Some have management fees. I don't have management fees. Some have a dispersal of once every month. I do my dispersals every 2 weeks. Right. And coincidentally today, the nodes that I manage, I will be sending to people. You heard Amy earlier, if you were in the room earlier, she's part of my node 5. I will be sending her share of that node this afternoon. And I don't charge a management fee to do that because I'm part of the node as well. So do your due diligence. When you say Carol, do you mean Carol A?
Carol Offem, Utre Offem.
Okay, Carol O. Okay, because I've seen at
Carol
least 3
Utre
different
Offem.
Yeah, I've seen
Carol
3
Utre
different Carol.
Offem.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one who told me about it, and she said she's planning to do either 1 or 2%. And I was thinking that if I get my 320 BTCC back, I can use it to purchase the node. Like you said now, if I have $500 and node is available, I can buy a $500 or $1,000 node through you all. Because I really want to know the
other
difference
thing,
between those and validator.
Mary, as I said, do your due diligence about any person who's building a syndicate. Don't do a syndicate with people you don't know. That's rule 1. Okay, because I've seen syndicates by some Russian and they never bought the validators. Right? That's one. Do your due diligence and be careful. But remember, as of now, pretty much now, all purchases of DeFi products are going to be 60-40 TRC20 USDT and 40% BTC20 USDT. So the whole rules have changed. So anybody putting syndicates together has to understand that the purchase is not as simple as it was before.
Oh, okay. What about validators?
Validators, well, I expected validators to be made available this month because Chavez said there will be no fresh batch of nodes for October. There'll be another batch in November. And he said he's going to do mini validators at 100 BTCC per mini validator. Now, effectively, what he's doing is syndicating validators. They cost 1,000 BTCC. They cost 1,000 BTCC. I've got a quarter share of a validator. So it cost me 250 BTCC to get into that group. Right? The mini validators are only going to cost 100, and you'll purchase them however you purchase them in batches of 100. So some people might do syndicated mini validators, but I suspect that they will pay out 1/10 of what a full validator pays out, because obviously they cost 1/10 less. So again, just be patient and do your due diligence once they're available, but they won't be available through the back office. They weren't available originally through the back office. It was a direct purchase from Chavez with a form, a Google form.
I see. Thanks for answering my question, but I would like to get that share of validator too. Once ever is open, I really want to get that.
I will, Mary. Where are you? Mary Adelpha. All right. Presumably, yeah. All right. I just direct messaged you my Telegram in the chat, the Zoom chat. Copy that and save it and reach out to me if you want to discuss more about syndication. And I'll let you know. You and Carol can join my syndicate, or if Carol's going to put one, as long as she does it carefully and follows the rules that Chavez is now implementing, then you can join Carol's syndicate.
Okay. I'm trying to look for the chat to copy this thing you sent me.
Just the Zoom chat. It should have a red circle with a 1 in it at the moment.
Okay,
on the Zoom
this
menu.
one. Then I just click on it, right?
If you've
click
got,
on it.
click on it. If you've got Telegram installed on this device, it'll go there. Yeah, it's a hyperlink.
Okay.
You do that.
Is it done? I click on it.
Yeah.
Send message. What do I do next? I saw send message.
Okay. We'll send a message and just sit back, and when you have information that the nodes are back or the validators are back, reach out to me or reach out to Carol about a syndicate.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Catherine, you're up.
Hi, Car. Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
The dodo. What on earth is that?
It's index trading. That's okay. Share market.
Sorry.
The share market has different indexes. You've got the technology index, you've got the industrial index, you've got the commodities index, etc., etc., etc. It's trading against a package of different products. All right. But Dodo is not going to be trading the share market. It's going to be trading crypto indexes.
Oh dear. So we
Don't worry.
have to be traders.
It's a trading product. It's a replacement for Boomerang until Boomerang comes back.
So we have to have trading skills, right?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
The whole point is of everything Chavez is doing is it's going to be managed by an AI.
Oh, all right.
He doesn't want you to do more work. He wants you to do less work.
Yes, that's what we want to know.
Yeah.
So
So
when is this gonna start kicking off for? And how much do we?
anytime soon. And we don't know anything about package sizes or anything.
All right. Okay.
It's up
So
and
it's
running. He's got
is
he's
it?
got a website for it and everything. He's essentially not going to do a beta. It's going to go straight out to community to beta train, if you like, and then just go with it. So just sit back and wait. There'll be plenty of
Yeah.
training.
Okay. Thank you, Carl.
You're welcome.
Mm.
Dennis.
Hey, Carl.
G'day, mate.
Oh, good. Hey, when you send the disbursements out for the nodes, was I supposed to add a token ID to my MetaMask in order to receive them? Because I don't know where it goes. I have a 500 node with you, and I don't know if it shows up in MetaMask under a different token name or whether it just shows up as BTCC.
It's BTCC. All payments of nodes and validators are BTCC. And in my case, I got a spreadsheet with everybody in each node by how much they own of a node. And I just send that much to each person as BTCC.
So I didn't have to do anything in order to receive it. It should have just shown. I sent you my address for that account one, but yeah, it doesn't ever change. So I didn't. There's nothing I'm supposed to do.
Well, you've got my Telegram. We'll talk after this.
Okay.
Because I've been dispersing it. Which node are you in?
Oh, it was a long time ago. I don't know, but I probably have notes on it. It was at the near. I don't know. I'm supposed to know that, huh? Which node I was in.
Probably a good thing to know, yeah.
Because I just wanted to get in. Usually that's me. I make mistakes, but I just try to get in before it's too late. So
yeah. Hang on. Let me. Right. We'll talk after this on Telegram.
The other thing too, that Dodo, whatever, that sounds really good. It's going to be.
Going to feel like everything else.
Huh? It's going to be fast because I used to trade a long time ago, and indexes is my thing. So I know the potential there. So, but when it starts, it's gonna be faster than, let's say, the boomerang concept, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
We've only been told about it. We haven't seen it. We were told about it probably 2-3 months ago, and he said it's there. He just wants to get Boomerang going first. Now that he's shelved Boomerang for the time being, he's now switching to making sure he got a replacement.
Okay, because what I was looking for before he mentioned that was I was looking for crypto EFT options. Have you ever heard of anything like that? Is there such thing? ETF, crypto ETF option. That's what I want, but I don't know if it exists.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, you just said a minute ago, crypto index
index trading. Yeah,
index trading. Oh, not options. It's just
not
index
options.
trading.
No, it's index trading.
Okay. So maybe I'm a little early. In another year or so, maybe that'll be available.
Who knows?
I like index options trading, but I want to do it in crypto. And so I said, Chavez will invent that, I'm sure, coming up soon. But
send him a message. Might jog his little thought processes, and he might come up with it very soon.
Okay.
But yeah, options trading is. I don't know if it's even possible on crypto.
Okay. Yeah, somebody would have to build the whole thing, so it'd be a monster. The last thing too, I talked to you a couple of days ago, and I have the 9K or nine pay, a couple of those, and I have a couple of the 3 cap 3s, and I by mistake I put them all in the same subgroup. But the 5X, is that still going to happen even though I don't have mine layered properly, one below the other? I mean,
yeah,
I'll still get the 5X.
Well, 5X is what you get back. Okay.
Yeah.
Whether you get it back as affiliate rewards or return on investment coins or both, you will get 5X. So if you bought it in a sub account, obviously, unless you buy or somebody underneath that sub account further down buys packs, you won't get any affiliate rewards. You will still, over 138 days, compounding at 2%, you will get your 5X in C30 tokens. And then in order to liquidate those, which is not a good term because it sounds, oh no, we're getting rid of them, they're turning them to liquid. No, what you do is you swap them. So you swap them into a project. Once that project goes live, depending on vesting conditions, like the first one, 50% is made available directly and immediately for you to cash out, which in effect is a 2.5x. And the other 50% will then be delivered back to you over the next 12 to 18 months, whatever it was. And then you can cash it out anyway. So if you put swap 1,000 over to a project, that represents 5 times 200 tokens. And then the balance will then continue to compound until you either reach the 138 days, or if that sub account starts recruiting people and earns affiliates until that combined compounding and affiliate reward hits your 5X.
5X. Okay. Which would be quicker. Okay, good. That's great. I don't want to withdraw anything. I want to use whatever I get for more projects. So it looks like that's getting, if that's what I want, it's going to move in that direction based on what you just said today, that, 40, 60.
Yeah. Whenever you disperse your C30 tokens into a project, then it becomes your decision about whether you hang on to them, you split them up, subject to the vesting requirements of that token and project. You might just sit on your tokens in that new project and it might go 10x, 20x. Who knows? It could go 0x.
Right.
So yeah, it's your decision. It's not it's not financial advice. It's a facilitation of you getting those into that project as a unicorn, where you get the best possibility of a return. All right, Abalo. Yeah. Unmute, mate. Abalo, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can now.
Good. So now, what should I do now that Boomerang is suspended? What other available projects or maybe available, what do you call it? Options that are very good that you think?
Yeah. All the products that we have for sale are an option. I won't recommend any product over another. That's your decision what you buy into. But what you will have available to choose from to switch that asset into, once you get the refund, you can buy 40% of a miner, 40% of a 9pay card, 40% eventually of another node once the nodes are back in supply, or 40% of Dodo, or 40% of the next product that's released, or the one after that, or the one after that.
Okay. Oh,
Only,
okay. So is it,
only you or your upline should be discussing about what you should be doing. That's not a question for this forum. This is a support forum. It's for problems and understanding, not for financial decisions.
yeah, I got, yeah. No, because, I didn't know that the boomerang was suspended until, today, because I was trying to go on and
I kind of got that from your question.
yeah.
It was only announced to us my Friday morning, which was Thursday night UK time. Then Chavez did his Friday training session, was just that announcement. And yeah, so it's very, very fresh news.
Okay. So this 3.0, like how much, like if I'm interested in doing it, how much is how can I start it, the 3.0?
You just deposit TRC20 USDT into the deposit wallet and purchase a pack. Packs are 100, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, and $50,000. But if you buy say a 1,000 pack, you will have to buy 1,000 packs from then on or greater. As soon as you go to a higher pack size, that is the pack size or greater that you have to continue with. So all my purchases of 3.0 have been $100 purchases. Yes, it gets arduous, but if you're buying, the first purchase I did was a 1,500. So I did 15 100 packs in a row. But I want to be able to continue topping up only when I have to top up. And if I buy 1,000, I need to top up with 1,000. But at the moment, when I top up, I only have to put 100 to do a top up. So that's a consideration. This is not meant to be training per se, but we can do a little bit of training. So how about you just message me on Telegram, because you've got that, and we will talk about it. I've got a team Zoom after this.
Okay.
I'll send you a link and we can talk about it on the team Zoom.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay.
Any
Okay,
other
so
technical questions though?
Okay. So I will send you a message.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, we'll keep going because we got 4.5 minutes and 2 minutes of clean up. So let's see if we can get the rest of the questions. Nicole, if you pop your camera on, Edith.
My camera isn't working, so I turned it on, but there's no screen. I don't know what's going on with it.
It's broken.
My question is though, I looked at the Vault Horizon balances and they're all zeroed out. What does that mean?
It means he hasn't published the figures that he has calculated as yet.
Oh, so we have to wait for that then.
Any time in the next day or so, it's supposed to have been happening, unless something comes up. Just keep an eye on it, and then you should be able to see a breakdown of where you've earned that proof of reserve return.
Okay, because we had the figures there before and now they're gone, so I didn't take note of it, unfortunately.
That's what I said earlier. The WAAS token balance has been replaced with your BTC, wrapped BTC balance, but the figures haven't been uploaded yet. Just keep an eye on it.
All right. Thanks, Carl. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Edith, camera on, and let's have your question.
So the Telegram group was really helpful, explains quite a bit. It doesn't give me the videos that you were referring to, and what would be a definition of what you're referring to as affiliate marketing? Where would I find that at?
Okay. I will send you my Telegram as well. Send me a message on Telegram, and the videos are in the We Are All Satoshi YouTube channel or on Joe Treasure's YouTube channel.
Joe Treasure's YouTube channel?
Yeah, he's in room 3. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I get no message here yet. When I click on your Telegram.
No, it's on the chat for the Zoom.
I clicked on that, and let me send it. It says no message here yet. Where it says open, or I'm clicking send message and nothing's showing.
Well, you need to just send a message to me. It's asking you to send a message, so just put a message in the message area.
Gotcha. Okay.
Rowena.
Thank you.
Hello, Carl.
Hello.
Yeah. Just have a question about the dodo. If you have an idea about that, does the profit gonna go directly to MetaMask just like Ethereum or something else?
That is my expectation. Yes, it'll go straight out. It won't be back to WAAS, but I believe it'll be out.
Oh, thank you. If that's gonna happen.
Just wait for the training. It'll all be explained.
I'm so excited for this one, Carl, to be honest.
So am I. Oh. All right. Just sit back and wait. DeWitt, camera on. We got 22 seconds for your question. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So Danny Dickhead keeps coming in and he expects a different result. Get the same result comes. Yeah, you get kicked out. Do it. Unmute yourself. Where'd you go? No? All right. Blessed. Camera on.
So please, I'm sorry, I'm somewhere which is not comfortable. I just have a question about Capital 3.0. Chavez said something that the old people bought directly and the new people, they need to do something. I don't know if I did not hear it well because I just need to buy, but I think he said we needed to do something to buy.
Yeah, quickly, before we bounce back to the main room. New DeFi products are going to be 60% USDT TRC20, 40% BTC20 USDT. Capital 3.0 is a 5x product. It's 100% TRC20. You don't have to worry about TR. There's no changes to Capital 3.0. It's only the DeFi 3x products.
Which means I can just go on right now and buy.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That was just my question. Thank you.
All right. And that was the last question. We will bounce any moment back to the main room. So if you want to head out, get back
Thank you, Carl.
Quick, Dennis.
Thank you.
I could get 5x instead of messing with the market, and I can get 5x. That's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, or potentially more if because unicorns earn more than the venture capitalists.
Thank you, Noni. Thank you, DJ Noni. Hey, everybody. I visited some of the rooms and Tex, you were doing an outstanding job. You guys were asking questions. I know, Vinny, if you're back, Vinny, could you raise your hand?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay.
Hold on.
And Dia, I was in the room. Yes, thank you, Vinny. Dia, go ahead and raise your hand. I know that Vinny was right in the middle or of answering a question for you, or you were in the middle of asking a question. Dia? Is it Dia or Dia? D-A-I or is it D-I-A? Dia? Go ahead and raise your hand. Is she not back yet?
Yeah, she's here.
Where is she? Raise your hand, Dia. I know she can
Okay,
hear
yeah,
me.
there she is.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
All
so
right.
Dia was asking a question if for the 9 pay, in order for her to get commission, if she had to be premium first. So I was in the middle of answering that we're not really using the word premium for that. There it is more that you need to have two direct sponsored, two cars direct sponsored. Doesn't matter if they are left or right, we don't really care about that. But once you have two sponsored directly, yeah, then you're triggering the 0.1% let's say check back from what is spent on those cards. So it starts with two. It starts with minimum two.
Okay, so 2 directs to achieve tier 1, 5 directs for tier 2, and 10 directs for tier 3. Right?
Correct.
So now the thing is it on your own spending or the other spending? Other spending is at 0.1, 0.2, and 0.3, depending on the type card that you get, right? 0.1
Correct.
for choice for other
Yes. Yeah.
spending, because there's
Yes.
two types
So
of cash back: your own spending and other spending.
correct. The on the tier 1, it's the 1%. Sorry, for the others,
1%.
it's 0.1%, right? On the tier
No,
1.
no. 1% tier 1, 2, 3. 0.1 for the basic card, 0.2 for the middle card, and 0.3 for the premium card,
Okay,
based on
so it
each
is
person that buys a card.
It's choice, prime, and platinum. Those are the 3 types of cards: choice, prime, and platinum. So you need to know the percentages for your own spending and the other spending. I believe the tier system, the tiering is only pertains to the cashback amount that you receive for your own spending, correct? It's only for the cashback that you receive. Joy, are you looking that up? Do you have the capital 3, not the capital 9 pay screen where it talks about, oh, you're muted, my friend, where it talks about the
Sorry, my apologies. Yes, I'm here. I was listening. Tier 1
do you
is
have it
yeah,
on the presentation tag so you can share it?
yeah. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Okay, see my screen?
We're seeing it. Okay.
Okay.
The one that gets to the tiers. the different
There you go.
types.
Oh, I might have to skip through here. Hold on. Let's go.
Well, I think you just skipped it.
There you
I
go.
think, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
9-pay choice. That's two direct referrals, and you get 0.1% cash back when your friends and family spend, and 1% when you spend. 5 directs, they're all up to 3%. So 5 directs, and you'll get 0.2% on friends and family, 2% on your own spending. And then 10 directs, it's 0.3 on friends and family and 3% on your own spending.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So one of the questions was, do I have to have 2 people directly sponsored before I can get my own 1% cashback?
You have to have 2 direct referrals. That can be that could be from your own WAAS community. So your directs all buy a card, and that will qualify you. Or that could be through the card referral system, because on the app there will be a link for people who want to buy the card but don't want to join WAAS.
Right. Yep. So to be clear, if I just buy a card, I don't refer anybody, and I'm spending money, I am not getting my 1% cashback because I have not referred any. So I'm not talking about what others will spend, but what I am spending myself.
Yes, tier 1 is 2 people. So until you've got introduced 2 direct referrals, you're not earning any cashback.
Okay. Yeah, that is one that I have to be cleared on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. On the on any of these, the cashback on any person, other spending, is shown right there. That doesn't change, does it?
Say that again.
0.2.
Oh no, it's the same. It's the same for all cards. The only thing that's actually different on each card is the single transaction limit. So if you look on 9-pay choice, the single transaction limit is $10,000. Whereas on 9-pay prime, it's $50,000, and on platinum, it's $100,000.
No, my question is, there are 2 types of cashbacks.
Yes.
There is other cashback on other people's spending and cashback on your own spending.
Yes.
On your own spending, that's when the tier system kicks in.
Yes.
So whether or not you have, well, if you're going to get cash back on some other person's spending, you have to have other people with you.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can see here, so you get on 9-pay choice, you get 0.1% cash back on your friends and family. Okay, but you can get up to 3% cash back on your own spending by having 10 referrals. So if you've got 10 referrals, direct referrals, you'll earn 3% cash back on your own spending.
So you're not going to get any cash back at all. Let's say you have the 9 choice, any one of them, unless some people are with you, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's all on the tier system, isn't it? Right. Let me look. Yeah,
you won't even get any cash back if you do not have a referral at all. If you're at 0 tier, you won't even get cash back on your own spending.
Interpretation.
Yeah. I mean,
I think that is correct.
Yes, that's correct. If you've got no direct referrals, then there's no cash back.
Okay.
And if you have 1 direct referral, it's still no cash back. You need at least 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and triple check that, because people are jumping in and saying, okay, I get the 9 choice, I'll get cash back if I'm just solo, if I have no directs.
I'm pretty sure that was asked in one of the leaders, and the the mantra is twofold. One is it's an affiliate product. So build your affiliate structure and team and get the maximum through the affiliate program. The other part was it's a crypto facilitating card. Even if you do not have any referrals, it still has the ability and benefit of you being able to spend directly your crypto. That was the main point of the card, besides the affiliate program. The benefit is that it's facilitating easy spending of your crypto.
And you can put cash fiat into it too and withdraw fiat. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Dennis?
Okay. Out of the 9Pay card, with regards to back office, some of the people in my room are worried because Bolt Horizon balance is disappeared, and the WAAS token wallet also disappeared, and they don't know. Probably they can remember. They don't have the screenshot of it, so it's just for them to know what they need to do, how they are going to know that as well. So yeah, anyone can guess, or anyone can answer that. Because right now, yeah, Volt Horizon balance is gone, WAS tokens is gone on the back office.
We're all logging in. Well, everybody's logging in now.
and it's been replaced with the wrapped BTC wallet. Okay, that's just the first step of the dispersal of the proof of reserve. The second step is, as said yesterday by Chavez, that he will publish the calculations of what people will be getting, and then you can verify that. Without the WAS tokens, it doesn't really matter, because you're being paid from it's no longer being calculated on your WAS tokens. It's directly wrapped BTC. Now, if you didn't have a screenshot of your original contribution to the vault, don't worry. It's all recorded by Chavez.
Okay, so yeah, everyone on the room that I have on my room, you hear the answer, so nothing to worry about, nothing to be scared of. Okay, let's just Chavez do the thing, and then we will be able to get what we are owed to get. Okay.
If I can add onto that for Carl and for Dennis, for everybody here, if at this stage Chavez hasn't done enough to demonstrate that he's honest, that he's thinking of the community, then I don't know what more anybody could need to demonstrate that Chavez is trying to do a good thing and is doing the right thing and is always taking into consideration the community. So when something happens, don't worry. Chavez records everything. They have all the data. So, there's no need for panic or concern. Chavez knows everything. And believe me, he knows all of the data that's on the dashboard in the back office. He knows every account. I've never known anybody with the capacity for remembering people's names after he's only met them first time. So at this stage, if Chavez hasn't done enough to demonstrate that he's an honest person, then I really don't know what else he could do, to be honest. So, don't worry, everything's going to be fine.
I'll augmentation. Okay. Dennis, the sort of questions that you were obviously getting trigger this thought to me. And I think a lot of people are technophobic about WAS and everything. The indications are that once those figures disappeared off the screen, that they went and disappeared everywhere. That's not the case.
Yeah.
What you see in the back office is just a display field. It is not the data. It's a display of the data. The data is in a database. And even if for some accidental reason, some tech at the offices accidentally deleted it out of the database, I'm pretty confident there is a proper and robust backup strategy. There'll be a backup every night after business development end of day is processed. There'll be a backup taken. There'll be a backup taken every week and replace the 7 daily backups. There'll be a monthly backup. So if there is a disaster, and I've managed a disaster recovery program, there will be a backup scenario that the data will be existing in many backups. Okay, so in the first instance, the data hasn't been deleted from the database. The display has been deleted. That's all.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, thank you, Bert.
All right. Shiba Joe, you wanted to share something else?
Yeah, it goes back to something that came up at the beginning of the Zoom with Ignacio and the compromised wallets. So just to remind everybody what Carl said and to add on to that, the compromised wallets situation now actually is irrelevant. The form is no longer required because the boomerang is going to take another few more months and people will choose whether they want to buy or not, and everybody's getting a refund. So your compromised wallet now doesn't make any difference from the perspective of boomerang. Obviously, moving forward, you will not use your MetaMask wallet again if you buy Dodo, the index trading platform, or if you buy into the new boomerang in the future. So you will need a new wallet when that happens. However, do not delete your old wallet. Just to remind everybody, don't lose the 12 words to your existing wallet, your compromised wallet, because remember, on there you have, if you've been mining, if you're not mining and you don't have any BTCC to harvest, then actually doesn't matter. But if you've got BTCC on the DApp to harvest, then it will only be able to be harvested from this MetaMask, from your compromised MetaMask. Now, your BTC20 chain won't be compromised because the only people who have access to the BTC20 smart chain in MetaMask is you. It's not public knowledge. So nobody could just accidentally stumble across it and then remove anything. But if you've been mining, if you've got BTCC on the DApp, when you create a new wallet, then you will send your miners, you should send all your miners to your new wallet and start mining in there. But do not lose your 12 words because you will need it in order to access your old wallet to be able to harvest your BTCC from the DApp. I just wanted everybody to hear that because I said that in the room, but obviously I only had 15 people in there. So I want to make sure everybody realizes, don't, just because your MetaMask is compromised, don't delete your 12 words if you've been mining in that MetaMask.
Well, if it's compromised, in other words, in that somebody else might have access to it, do you recommend going ahead and opening another MetaMask wallet and moving all your assets that you have to that new wallet?
Well, the thing you've got to think about is it depends on how you've been compromised. If you've been compromised because you've given your 12 words out, then yes, all of your assets you will move from your existing compromised wallet to a new MetaMask wallet. But you can't do that with BTCC that you haven't harvested because the DApp is attached to the MetaMask wallet in that MetaMask. So you have to harvest all of your BTCC before sending it to the new MetaMask. Now, if your MetaMask has been compromised because you've taken in an airdrop, and you don't know which airdrop that is or which token that is, if you send it all to a new MetaMask, maybe that's possible that you could compromise the new one. So maybe it's worth sending all of those assets to a completely different wallet, maybe straight to an exchange, and swapping them to something on an exchange. So you're creating a filtration, and then you can send it to MetaMask if you need it to. But if you can avoid it, I would do that, because you don't know, if you've got a lot of tokens in there and you don't know which one is the airdrop token, who knows? Sometimes they create tokens that look like other tokens. I mean, I've seen USDT tokens that are not USDT. So if you send it to the new MetaMask, you could well compromise your new MetaMask. I don't know. I don't know. I'm guessing that's possible. I don't know enough about that side of things to be sure, but it just seems like a logical thing that if you've got an airdrop token that's compromised and attacked your wallet, that it would not be a good thing to send it to a new wallet. Carl may be able to answer that better.
Basically, the last part of what you said. Just if you've got something you don't recognize, leave it. Only send the stuff you know you've got. The trading tokens or anything you've deliberately imported yourself. If you don't know it, leave it and open up a new wallet. Simple.
You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and know when to run. Okay, I won't sing. Any other questions? And know when to move them. You got to know when to move them. And move your assets, the hard cash, dinero. Any other questions? Well, another successful Saturday. People were engaged in asking questions. And, oh, Ramon, you have a question. Please go ahead and unmute.
Always in the last second, isn't it?
Ramon sneaks right in there.
Yeah, actually, it was not a question. When you guys were talking about the percentage that you get back on your own spending money, when he had the screen, it actually said on the bottom that on your own spending money you get 1%.
With or without directs, with or without people.
It says up to 3% at the bottom on each one of these. See here, it says up to 3%. So depending on your referrals, how many referrals, you'll get between 1 and 3% cash back on your own spending. And depending on the card, you'll get 0.1% or 0.2% or 0.3% on your friends and family spending based on tier 1, 2, and 3. So the tier system is the same. So on here, when you have 2 direct referrals, you'll get 0.1% cash back on friends and family and 1% on your own. 5 will give you up to give you 0.2%, 0.1%. Sorry, 0.2 and 0.2% and 2%. On Prime and 0.3 on Platinum. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Any more questions?
Go back to bed now.
Oh, hang on. I thought you had your coffee already. You can't
No,
go back to sleep.
I had a hot chocolate.
Oh, well, then he needs to go back to bed. Okay. Any more questions? All right. Another successful Saturday. Again, thank you. Money Lisa, you have to put your video on, okay? And that will be the last question. You need to go ahead and put your video on, and last question, and we're gone. Okay, we're gone. See y'all later. Y'all have a
Bye.
great text. Thank you, co-host. Thank you, all of you, wonderful people. Thank you for being here. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. See you tomorrow for masterclass training. All of this that we've talked about will be talked about, right? Thank you all. Have a good one.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Actually, wonderful.